Hi, and welcome to A Punk with Toys. My name is Lawrence. In this classic review, we're going to be taking a look at the G.I. Joe, a real American hero, Tele-Viper. Now, I know this was not everyone's favorite figure, but I feel like almost everyone had it. Like, he was really needed, and he was very important when it came to the cartoon. So much so that the G.I. Joe classified line created them multiple times along with the digital display going across. So anyway, we're going to take a look at this. This is one of my originals. He's got a nice loose leg. You can see he's been kind of worn and beat up. And it's feel like this guy, he actually had a hand that the thumb was fairly large, so you could actually fit that in there this way. But just be careful. I'll mention this again. If you can't get a gun to sit like that or even sit in the hand of the real American hero, the O-rings, don't force it. The last thing you want to do is break one of these. Their crotches. Again, it's happened, and I hate when it happens. I had it happen in Spirit not too long ago. Man, I'm tripping all over my words. But anyway, we're gonna take a look at this guy. Look at the detail that's on him, and just tell me a little story. Did you have this guy? Is this someone that you liked? Maybe you love this as an army builder. I don't know. I don't think too many people did. But anyway, let's get into this. But before we do, if you like this type of content, you like what I've been giving you, take a second, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that. I forget what I'm even saying here. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a classic review. All right, and here we have our Tele-Viper, and we're going to take a look at his weapons first, but you can kind of see this is my original one. This is not the original hose. The weapons are the original. So we'll take a look at the accessories first. So here we have his backpack. He's got a little antenna up here. You have what looks like a little display there, a couple little knobs, I believe. And then you have this big backpack. It's clearly charging this. Now, just so you know, if you are buying one of these and you're buying it, let's say you don't, you're buying it, it doesn't have the cord, make sure that this piece is on it. Not that it's broken, but there was a later Tele-Viper that came and he did not have this. He just had the backpack and it was supposed to kind of just plug into his back. This is completely gone. You can see that it's not even molded in there. All right, so just be careful. All right. So again, big antenna here. That kind of looks like an umbrella that's kind of stuffed in there, but I believe that's supposed to be an antenna. As for his weird gun, no one seems to know what this is. Does it produce sound waves? Does it? Is it a listening device? Does it project pictures? No one really knows, and I don't think anyone knows in the classified either. So looking at it here, it has a little handle. It obviously has been broken. It looks like some sort of little coil. You got your nice little stock right there, and then you obviously have the piece for the, yeah, I want to say cable. It's not a cable, the tube that goes onto it. Here's where I believe the classified one is set up to, I can look right here. Oh no, the classified one does actually go into the handle. As a matter of fact, well, I guess they're not like the Mind Bender. I just happen to have that there. I don't like to bring the classified stuff into this. All right, but there you go. You can see exactly how weird this is. Some nice little designs on it. But again, you can do whatever you want, considering no one really knows exactly what it is. And then you just have your regular tubing. I don't think this is the original tubing, as this is maybe a little too long. So, as for the Tele-Viper here, this is my original one. You can see that he is worn. So, quickly looking at him, he has this big, huge, this lion's mane. But that is all the electronics. That is the sound. Different things that are kind of routing through into his, popping into his ears and everything. Nice design. You just have the silver goggles that are going across. His mouth is in this weird open shape. And he's kind of supposed to be, I think, kind of like a grinning, like where part of the mouth is open a little bit. All right. When we get down to it, he has this vest on here with some nice detail. You can see right here where it connects together. Oops. Where it connects together, and then you have your two little pouches. Down here, your Cobra symbol. As your belt buckle, you got your belt loops. And this one has a big belt loop on the back. So I always like that design when they put the belt loops on it. It really adds a lot to it. As for the short sleeves, some wrinkles on it, and then you get this nice little pouch right there, and then you have the Cobra symbol right there. As we go down, we got pouches right on the side here. You can see, Roman, not right now, you gotta wait. That's Roman. If you guys know the channel, you know who Roman is. Got pouches here. You can see the flap that goes over, and then you have this little piece right in the middle that's gonna hold it together. All right, get down to the boots. Look, there's the elastic strap that holds it together. And there you go. What looks like it's supposed to be some sort of laces right there. All right. So all in all, there's your guy. As for his articulation, this is one that his head doesn't look it down. It kind of looks up. He can go side to side, the same as the original. Perfect T-pose. Turns at the bicep, 90-degree. Turns at the shoulder, 90-degree bicep right there. The swivel arm, battle grip. Turns side to side because he does have an O-ring. He can look up and down. There is his Jean-Claude Van Damme, which is actually really good. This one, you need him to be like that in the L, so he can sit, and then you have your 90-degree knee bend, all right? We throw the backpack right on here. You can throw the cord there. I'm gonna plug this right onto the bottom. It always seemed like it would have made more sense for the cord to be right here, but hey, I wasn't designing it. Now again, be careful. These guys seem to have very large hands, so they can hold the weapon a little bit better underneath like this. But again, if you feel like you're gonna break that thumb, see how easily it comes off? Just be careful, because the last thing you want to do is break any of these thumbs, because every thumb that goes down, that just means there's one less of these out there. But hey, if you want to go break all your thumbs, I say go do it, because it'll make all my figures worth a little bit more. So anyway, that is your Cobra Tele-Viper, your Real American Hero version. All right, so there you go. That is your Real American Hero Tele-Viper. Let's see if I can get through this without stuttering through my words like I did at the opening of this. But anyway, this guy is actually pretty cool. Again, he is needed. He is their communications officer or communications trooper, whatever you want to call him. You need someone to go against Xylotone and against Breaker. Breaker's kind of forgotten by this point. But anyway, tell me, did you like this? Did you ever figure out what the hell this gun is? Because to this day, I still don't know what it is. It's one of those things I guess you could use against the Incredible Hulk, so you can try and stop him from attacking you. I don't know. It's your headcanon. Do what you want, right? Because that's what this is supposed to be. Fun. I think people have forgotten that. But anyway, tell me a story if you had this guy. But before we do, please take a second. You've been here this long. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification so you're notified every time I drop a classic review. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a link to another video that I've done of the classic reviews. And down here will be a playlist of all the classic reviews that I've done. Take care.